gamers, it is Josh here with the Crack and Pie YouTube channel. Thanks to my new co-host Travis, who will not be joining us in this tutorial. So this tutorial is, of course, as you guys read before you clicked on this video, about EMCs. Well, the EMC Blaze Rod. So what you're gonna need for this one, guys, is some pipes. Pretty much pipe, advanced pipe, and I'll show you a really good way to work it. So, if you guys type in pipe here, you guys can see all the pipes. You press R on them for the recipe. What we're going to be using is wooden advanced pipes, advanced wooden transport pipes, wooden transport pipes, and last but not least, stone and cobble transport pipes. So, let's get started. Now, first of all, you're probably going to want to summon in, well, not summon in, but if you are using it the way I am, you might want to summon it in, to make it run like this. So, you're going to want advanced and wooden, and then you're going to want cobblestone, iron, rotisserie macerator. Well, actually, honestly, I don't think it matters, but I like the rotisserie better because, I like the rotary better. One main reason because I like the rotary better. Sorry, I'm saying rotisserie chicken. I was saying that a lot yesterday. Alright, so the rotary macerator is very easy to use. Get a couple HVs here. High voltage transform. Wait, no, not being used. Okay, so we need MFSUs, and everybody knows how to get an MFU going for you. Then you want a high, well, the only one with high in its name is voltage solar panel. You want glass fiber cable. So, glass fiber cable is a little bit more expensive. I recommend you just make it out of silver. I know it's way more expensive than this, but you get more than what you bargained for, so it's a good idea. Alright, so, let's get started. Also, you're probably going to need a condenser, so what I'll do is I'll just make the MFSUs right now. So, I mean, 3 of these, or 4, sorry, is enough to fully charge an MFSU in just a couple, like a Minecraft day. Let's get that rolling now. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, that's beyond enough for me. Alright? Probably shouldn't trash that cable yet. Alright, then from here, we're gonna see, I just want to show you guys right now that it will blow up, I think it will blow up a rotary macerator. Yeah, as I said, it will blow up a rotary macerator. Proving that you need to go to medium volts, I think, before using this, so, let's see, MV. So you guys are also going to want an MV transformer, and if this doesn't work, I am god to mighty confused. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Okay, well, I'm confused. So I guess low volt is the only one it takes today. And assisting in that, I guess will be... So guys, low voltage stuff, usually there's a lot of it in Tekkit that you can make, so I just make some low voltage stuff. No, we'll hook the rotisserie macerator directly up to this because I'm fucking lazy today. As much as I am lazy. Anyways, so now what you guys can do is you can hook up a lever to it. So let's get a lever. Hook it up directly to it. Shift click it. Hold down the lever. Now it'll start powering up. It is now speeding up, and you might want a couple overclockers upgrading the rotisserie speed. Making it rotary speed, making it a bit more interesting. And when it's charging up, it might cost a bit more, just saying. So that should be enough. You don't want to put 4 in them. I'm just doing this because I have the... Yeah, what I said. Don't put 4 in them. Speaking of don't put 4 in them, is this even transferring anymore? Well, either or, doesn't really matter. That's a redstone signal. Well, anywho. So, what you guys are going to want to do from... You're only going to need one of these, alright? You're going to want the advanced wooden transport pipe here. You're, about 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks away, you're going to put down a normal one. Then you're going to pull out a condenser, okay? Condenser. These are made by putting diamonds and obsidian together with an alchemical chest, which is used by Valence does, some stone, diamond, iron ingots, and a chest. Alright? So we'll just bring one in. Okay. Let's place this baby down. Alright. So, now you want to put, blaze rods in here, right? So, to get blaze rods, you have to go to another castle, probably pretty far from your, spawn area, depending on what server you're playing. And, usually nether castles are generated not automatically, like, some people even, like, frame them, put them there, just to make sure that you have them. Blaze rods come from the blazes that spawn there, these guys. I mean, I'll just put a blaze spawner down just to show you guys. So this is what it'll look like. It'll look a bit more, like, serious. Is that chicken the size of the game? No. Okay. Just seemed like that since it was so far away. Alright. The reason why I'm running this on tiny is just so I can run fast and make sure I get this all in without no lag. Because I am recording with Fraps, and Fraps seems to be a bit laggy for me. Alright. So, you want to put cobble to this, and right here, I'm actually going to show you guys right now, is so, type in pipe, and you want a distribution pipe, where the blaze rods come in, and back here, where this would be running. Right? So, if you guys follow that setup so far, so there's a distribution pipe. 4 blocks away, put down the advanced wooden pipe, or no, normal wooden pipe, not advanced. Then you put a condenser here. A couple steps over, there's a distribution pipe here, and there's some stone pipe here. Just to make sure that there's actually some distance, because if you put the distribution pipe directly to the macerator, it will not work properly. Please, 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 please listen to me on this one, guys. You might regret not listening to me. And yeah. Alright, so I put that in wrong, actually. You're supposed to put it above it, because that's the only way for it to load in properly. So if you put it above it, it'll load in here. If you put it from the side, it'll fill in these things and not go anywhere. Or the overclocker upgrades, depending on what's flowing in and what's flowing out. Okay. Then what you want to do is, because this is stone, right? This over here will be another condenser. Okay. So, oh my god, why can't I grab this condenser? What is wrong with me? Okay, I guess my game was just laggy there for a second. Weird. Okay, so in this one you want to put blaze rods down, okay? So we'll just, I was gonna summon in blaze rods, being a retard. Blaze. So all you need is a single blaze rod to get the system, well, no, actually you need 2 blaze rods to get this entire, that's why, this entire system running, okay? So now you're gonna want to make some redstone engines, and those are pretty easy to say. Like, I mean, they're pretty easy per se. I mean, they're not the hardest thing to make, so, you know. Blaze again. And what you guys are going to want to do for the first maceration, you want to throw in blaze powder right here. Whoops, not like that. Like, in the advanced wooden pipe, for instance. Maybe that would work better. Then you want to, have these guys alls overs it, to make sure it gets the proper stuff. Alright, now, considering that we need to run this through here, we're gonna go take this up, and I'll show you guys in a second what this is gonna be used for. Alright? So, you should have 2 of these Blaze Rod EMC systems, because that's how this piece works right here. It's a bit more interesting with 2 of them, but I shouldn't even do 2 of them. I'll just show you the server in a minute. Okay, so we're gonna get some redstone torches, and I am going through this very slowly just for you guys, so don't say, oh my god, you're so slow. I'm trying to get the most attention and the most people to pay attention to this, because this is actually a really good tutorial, and I do not plan on trashing this. This is my first take, and I don't, you know, I want it to be well. Alright, so now that you've hooked up all the redstone engines, you might want to turn this one on. Wait. Okay. So, now you're going to cross off all the ones that are not being used. So gray is black in this case. Dark blue is purple, so we can take that off. We can take green. Make sure you take off the one that's going back in, because that is not the way it's supposed to work. Alright, and then yellow. Okay, so now that we've fixed that distribution pipe, that's good. Now we have to fix this one. So the blue one is the purple one, in case anybody's wondering, okay? So you want to turn off all the ones, yellow, green, black, and that one. Then we'll turn up this one, so it's only these 2 sides running. This side with, well, we're just gonna put, yeah, we'll put condenser chests in there for the hell of it. Just wanna, oh, whoops. Okay, well, anyways, so after I did that stupid move, so what you guys want to do is start pumping it out, okay? So this thing's gonna pump out blaze rods and throw them, well, accordingly, and divide it up depending on how I like it through the distribution pipe. It is going to divide it up equally in between all of these. Sometimes when you get big systems and big server lag, they'll start going together, and I heard cooking, well. Alright. So the rotisserie macerator is working not very fast. We'll fleek on the redstone, keeping it running, hopefully. I hope. Well, this doesn't look too promising, but that's okay because it's only in its beginner stage. So, what we should be doing, that's why I was cooking, because one of those actually got out and sent a fireball flying at me. Alright. Well, once you start getting made here, so I actually made the big mistake of putting it here, guys. What I meant to say is put it on this one right here. Okay? I hope I turned out black. Yeah, I did, okay. Good. Okay. So do you wanna try a cobblestone thing? Just like to a middle condenser that's condensing something with the extra EMC. Because sometimes when the EMC starts doubling up, they'll double into certain pipes. Like, I mean, you guys can see this now. They're doubling into certain pipes. Therefore, they're making doubled EMC, and this one is just to split up the fifth and final one. This is what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to split that one from the entire group and run it down a series of pipes, making it safe and usable. Alright? So, now this might become a bit of a cluster, a bit more of a challenge to make, but it's a working machine nonetheless, and as soon as it starts getting overfilled, what I recommend, guys, is just putting 2 layers deep underneath your one condenser that's condensing back blaze rods, because sometimes, yes, I'm saying it, sometimes it gets overfilled, but it usually does. Because of the speed that those are pumping out and these are pumping in. And because of that running speed. So what I do is I put obsidian here, then I put stone pipe. Here, I'll just use the setup right now just to make sure you guys get this right. By the way, the iron pipes were for backtrackers, because there are some backtracking things, but in this simple setup, you do not need iron pipes. But for this bottom part here, you're gonna need iron pipes. So, the obsidian transport pipe, you're gonna put it like this because they do not connect. It is nice. I take that kind of for granted sometimes, alright? So, what I do is I do this, and then you're gonna need a wrench. And this is, I think, is either Buildcraft or the other type of wrench, I don't know. But it's this kind of wrench. It's made simply by iron ingots and stone gears, so I think it's Buildcraft. Because Buildcraft has quarries, I think. Okay, so now you need to make sure that all the obsidian pipes have the iron facing those, and the middle iron facing those, so that way it goes in, and the clear iron going out. So, as soon as it starts, saying that it's gonna go out, you're gonna put it up, and you're gonna go into the iron pipe up here. Alright, now I didn't put this so close to my system that it couldn't work on the server version of this, but I did something like this. So, you guys are gonna see my server version too. That's stone pipe. What am I doing? Okay, iron. Then you want it to follow up. Alright? So, let's give a demonstration of my server now. Save and quit the title. Multiplayer. Castle Wars. If you guys would like to join, that'd be great. They are looking for new players, and because of so many less players on the server, it gets kind of weird. Alright, so, this is my EMC machine. This is how I work. This is not creative, guys. This is legit. This is completely legit, actually. It was hard as hell to make. So this is where the obsidian pipes come in, right here. So this is how my obsidian pipe system down here works. I'll show you guys quick. Alright, so this is how my obsidian pipe system works. Yeah, so that's how I set up my thing like that. Alright, and then yeah. So that was a pretty for real system, and it was pretty easy to make, honestly. Now I'm placing blocks like I'm a rapid. Okay. So then what I did is I thought, well, if all this extra EMC is not going to pile up the right way, pile it up in one chest, making diamond blocks. And because these diamond blocks are so beautiful, and I mean so beautiful. By the way, guys, the server is not in grief, just letting you know. It's also fractions, making it safer. But if you grief like high voltage solar panels, medium voltage solar panels, it's important because then the admins will ban you. Because that was fair game, alright? That was them making a lot of supplies to do that. Therefore, they've had their house there for a while, and I'm not gonna go through it all. Alright, so, this is my EMC machine. It's what I did on the creative world for you guys. And I have 2 of them set up, and they're all going, like I said, guys, this was the extra part. The extra part were the extra EMC, because I wanted to take the 5th one off. It would take over into this chest over here, and then I'm thinking about pumping this chest out and making Mark 1 solar panel, or Mark 1 collectors to Mark 2 collectors, and because the server's not allowed to have Mark 3 collectors, then I'd make another chest for obsidian and stuff like that. Made that Mark 3 relays. So, thank you all for watching my EMC trick. Blaze Rod, everybody knows about it, but I think mine is a pretty balanced way to work with it. I think it's very nice to work with it that way, and I think it's the easiest way to work with it. So, this has been the interesting Blaze Rod fanaticism that's out there, and this is my system that works. By the way, guys, if you have rotisserie macerators working properly, like mine is right now, at full 100, like that, and then 4 things pumping it out on yellow, that usually works. You might also want to split up the blaze rods and put them in the extra EMC chest. So what we'll do is we'll just take this out. And I mean, we'll just take this out for the time being, because I mean, on the other server you guys saw it. What I did was I split up some blaze rods because those started getting overfilled, and I thought, well, this is the only other way to get rid of them all. So, I made a way to the extra blaze rods to get into the contents chest, where I make the special contents and not the basic contents, making a bit more interesting. And by the way, guys, this is supposed to be tracked. The extra EMC either goes into this or the middle chest. If this is getting a little bit too difficult now, you guys might as well just make a basic system like I used to have before I started modifying it, while you guys were watching. And now, because this is an open blue spot, we can turn on blue now, and it would start getting split up a bit more dividingly, making it a bit, and I mean a bit easier for this to pump out all that blaze rod powder and stuff. So yeah. Again, guys, thank you for watching. I think you guys should have a great day, and don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. And this has been my Easy EMC with Josh, aka Kraken Pie. This has been Tekkit, another version of Minecraft. I heard it was illegal, but I think it's pretty interesting how they did this. And I think they should continue, but I really think they should add for the mod developers, assistance in this, because there is a few glitches that I'd like to get fixed, but I'm not saying I'm the captain of all glitches. So, thank you guys for watching, and this is my final goodbyes, because this has been an interesting way. Oh, by the way, guys, duplicators is another way. Though you have to be up on servers, these things right here. Duplicators. See these? Yeah, you put up some filters to them. I'll just run some filters into this one. Alright, and you want to make sure the circle side is out if you ever do this, guys. Just saying. Wait, now we need pneumatic tube. No, we don't. Okay. So, we'll just run a timer now. By the way, guys, you could duplicate the duplicators, which is actually kind of bad, and they need to fix that, because, you know, you put a timer to it, you put a timer to it, and it will summon stuff every second. That's what a duplicator is used for. Make it the fastest ever, and it's summoning a lot of it. So, there you have it. The easy, stupidest way ever to have op on a server and just get yourself a couple of duplicators. You know? You can tell the people how to make them and be like, oh, well, that doesn't work for you. I don't know why. I guess it's because it's so easy to frickin' make. Now, if they actually put up a recipe for it, it'd have to be like dark matter blocks, 2 red matter block, 2 dark matter block, and 2 obsidian with a diamond in the middle. That's what I would expect it to be. Anywho, so that's right there one of the easiest ways to get, well, you know, let's say red matter. Put some red matter in there. Actually, no, put something without EMC in it. Well, duplicators had no EMC, but let's put some engines in there. Some redstone engines. Very fancy stuff. Important in some things. Nice in others. There you go. No more EMC laws exist with this, because they are very simple to use without EMC. So, all you need is redstone, and that's pretty much it. So, thank you guys for watching the duplicator, which was a very stupid thing I wish they didn't put into the game, but if you feel like being a complete op of the server and being a complete douchebag and saying, I own all this stuff, you guys don't, feel free to. So thank you for watching again, guys, and have a great day. Peace out.